We got to see all the good and the bad we ever did in our life. When we live in this body, you got to see it all. He's going to show it all to you one more time. Let me show you this. And all the stuff that he disapproved of that you did, you're going to see all that. You're going to stand. You're going to, oh, man. Oh, man. You're going to see it. Oh, all the bad stuff. I can't, it's some things that I just hope, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, man. But the thing that you have to understand, what you need to feel when you're in the presence of God, is your unworthiness to stand before him. Your unworthiness to be a part of him. Your unworthiness to get into heaven. Like, you have to understand, like, you ain't even worthy. We think we worthy. We value. We know. I was like, man, I read 2 chapters today. Shoot, I know I'm registered in heaven. I'm getting in. I prayed powerful. Oh, I had good prayer. Getting into heaven, man. No, I'm going. I read 2 daily bread. I read the whole daily bread, man, in 2 weeks. I'm going to heaven. I'm getting in, man. I feel holy today. I feel good. It doesn't matter how good you felt. You might have had a super week of prayer, fasting. You ain't eat nothing for 10 years. I ain't never ate for 10 years. All I ate was the Bible. All the pages, ripped pages I ate. That's all I did. Now I know I'm going to heaven. And you still gonna find out when you get to the judgment seat of Christ, of how unworthy your feet is to even touch the ground where he's standing at. Ooh, I know I ain't supposed to be here. You see? There's certain places when I was in Washington, D.C., I felt like, ooh, I ain't even allowed to be here. I was in a funky bathroom. And I was like, I know I ain't supposed to be in here. Like, this is for the rich people. You know, I say funky bathroom, but their bathroom was bad. And you know, the bathroom is just your little waste area, just where you do your business. That place was bad. When we walked in there, it smelled great. It looked good, man. It's like, oh, man. It's fit for a person that can sleep in there. You could make your bed and everything in there and fix your house up, get a stove, refrigerator, and everything, put it in there, and then you had a bathroom over there. You see, that place was bad. It was nice. So, places in D.C., I felt like I was unworthy to be there. Why do you feel unworthy? Because you know where you've been, the places that you saw in your life, and the places that you frequent in your life, the places that you spent time with in your life, the people who you spent time with in your life, what people know about you in your life makes you feel unworthy to be in certain areas of life, in certain places, because the bad news people got on you, the dirt they got on you, the dirt you got on yourself, stuff you know about you, like, you know, I don't even need to be here. But God said, I'll put you where I want you to be. But go back, and I want you to know that when you get to the judgment seat of Christ, you're going to feel how unworthy you are to be in that place. You think Washington, D.C. is royalty? God made the people that made Washington, D.C. God is royalty. Royalty. He had to teach men how to fix stuff up so that their own little pupils can see what royalty is just a little bit. I'm going to give you a type and shadow of heaven. Let me just show you what heaven might in your eyeballs would appear a little bit. I'm going to show you now. Do it like this. Make it 7 cubits and build me this and that. I want you to make a golden altar. I want you to make this like this. Make everything gold. Layer everything in gold. Make them silver. Make this like this. Do it exactly how I tell you. When they was done, they said, I ain't never saw nothing like this. And God's like, I never think you did. Your whole life. You never will until you get to heaven. Everything. You should have seen Solomon's house. Not like I seen. I read about it. His house was bad. King Solomon, his house bad. You ain't never gonna see nothing like that. Everything he had was gold. The cups he drunk out of was gold. everything he had was bad. He had people working for him. He just snapped his finger and they was there. People had never seen it before. The Queen of Sheba, he invited her down. I believe he liked her. And brought her on down. He knew she was coming. Had everything set up. Everything already set up for her. She hear yet? Yeah, she coming down the street. All right. Yeah, everybody, y'all know what to do, right? You know what I mean? I'm sure that he already did it. When she came and saw him from all the way from, I believe, Queen of Sheba, I believe that's Ethiopia, around there. She came all the way from there with gifts and all kinds of stuff. And when she saw that how his men and his servants attended unto him and brought him anything he wanted at any time, did everything for him, and how he sat upon the throne, and how you approach the throne, and how all of his servants was just really like the ushers, you know, really nice to you. You know, people don't understand the power that he had, the wisdom that this man had, how he solved problems, how he did all kinds of, it had all kinds of inventions and things that came out. All kinds of stuff was going on in his day. You see, like our 1900s, where all inventions and things came out, all this new technology. Solomon had all kinds of stuff going on like that in his time. His time was a different time. God gave him so much wisdom, more than any man that had ever lived. This man was living good, man. Unworthy to be in his presence. You are unworthy. You couldn't just go before a king. You had to clean your butt up real good for days before you could. But when Queen of Sheba came down to her, she said, man, I heard all about this place. But not even the half was told to me of what I'm seeing right now. I ain't never, not even the half. They didn't tell, everybody told me. I had report after report. I probably had 1 million reports. And they didn't even have her. And so heaven is going to be the same way. What you imagine in your little tiny brain of what heaven is all about, the half of it ain't even mentioned. I remember the first time I went to the penitentiary. My heart was beating from here all the way to Paris here. I was nervous on that big old bus headed on up the state highway all the way to Columbus, Ohio, which we call Orient, Ohio, because you're going to a place called CRC. That stands for, what is it? Reception Center. Corrections Reception Center. Something like that. And it's just a place for where you go until you get to your parent institution. The institution is going to be your home. But you go here, you get trained up. And they real mean and evil at this place. But that's not why I'm trying to explain it. But on my ride up there, my heart was like, boom, 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 boom. And people that had been there before was on the bus. They said, well, we almost here. You know, we handcuffed. I'm like, how much longer we got? Said, shoot, it'll probably be another, about 20 minutes, man. We almost here. We be there. Oh, man. 1 minute went past, but how much longer we got? It's like, well, we got still 19 minutes. You know, about to, you know. Just a couple more seconds went by. I was like, man, we almost, man, I'm scared, man. And they said, as soon as we get around this corner, you're going to see the barbed wire fences. You're going to see the water towers. And the water towers mean you at the penitentiary when you start seeing them. I start seeing them. Like, they like, there it is. Oh, man, as far as your eye can see, man, it was barbed wire, razor wire fences. As far as your eye can see. It was just a flat land of I guess, the rec yard, where they were outside at the yard. You know, the little gas fume smell, you know, that you see when it's hot outside. You see, like, mirages of gas movement and stuff. It's like, oh, man, as far as your eye can see, you can see all that. Like, oh, no. And then they let you out of that thing. Heartbeat, pounding. You shaking. And you're like, oh, man, I'm in the penitentiary. They say, yo, get your stuff. Get your towels, blankets, and everything. You got all the stuff. You know, you going where you supposed to go. You got to take all your clothes off, too. Everybody in one room, take all your clothes off at the same time. That's crazy, man. You got all these men in there. And all you got is strip naked. And bend over and cough. If that don't make you feel humble, boy. Could you imagine that? I had to do that every time you come visit me in jail. I had to bend over and cough with no clothes on. I wouldn't even feel like doing that. If I was a CO or guard, man, I would be like, just skip that part. I ain't worried about that. I don't see nobody's behind and be coughing. That make sense to me. But anyway, when I got to my pod and finally got settled in, I sat down and everything, and as the day went on, it was far beyond what I imagined it to be. I said, this is not even half what people told me about. It was just out of Solomon. It's far beyond what you imagined it to be. There wasn't nothing bad about that. I said, this ain't nothing. But I had already came up in the prison system as a juvenile. So I was already, familiar with being locked up. So it wasn't nothing to me. Other people vomiting and stuff like that. That stuff I wasn't worried about this stuff. Didn't have to bother me. People scared, dead, and fainted, passed out, needed a cigarette and everything. I was fine. I was like, this ain't nothing. But it's not that bad.
I would probably
You need to pay attention. If you got Jesus, you'll be fine. That's all you got to worry about. All right. So I talk about things being unworthy and all kinds of other stuff. Let's get on over here so we know that every idle word, all the little stuff that you be saying, Jesus is going to play the tape recorder back, and we're going to hear everything you said. We're going to talk about it. That's what he said. Let's talk about it. Verse 37. Paris.
Okay. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
For by thy words, your words, thou shalt be justified. Now the word justified means you'll be made free. That's not guilty. It's a not guilty verdict in court. Just what justification means. Justified means you're not guilty in the court of law. We found him not guilty. Free him and let him go. All right? So your words are going to justify you. It's by what you said out of your mouth that's going to make you a free man on the day of judgment. And then when you become free on the day of judgment, you going to go back to planet Earth? To this house there? You'll be like, sure, I'm going to go back home then. Thanks for the judgment. Is that where you going to go back home and sit in here and eat, fix some fish or something? What you going to do? Is it going to be a home down here anymore? You ain't come back here. Justified. We got to hear your words first. Let me play your words back first. All right, now you get ready. We got heaven over here now. You get ready to come in. But wait a minute. Let me play all your words. When you was on planet Earth, let me go ahead and play them. Then we're going to figure out if you're going to go in here or not. And then hell's over here, but we got to play your words first. And play your words. And you talking like a daggone demon out of hell. As we listen to the recorder. Just where you came from. Just right before you, right. I mean, like you was just down there and then you here. And we listen like, can't even play. Just push the do button. These are all your words. You still talk. They got sense of everything you got. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna do it, and heaven ain't gonna listen to the whole thing.
That's embarrassing in front of God.
Oh yeah, in front of God, you're gonna be real embarrassed. Wait till the visual comes. This is just the audio. This is just to hear what you say. Then you gonna get the visual. But this is just your word. Now your word gonna justify you. As soon as we get done listening to this, we gonna tell you where you gonna go now. Okay, as soon as we get done. For 10 years. It probably took 10 years because this is your review of your whole life. So, but in eternity, you don't feel time. It's no sense of time. It just, as you listen to all your updates and everything that you did in your life, it's just going to be no sense of time. Just be like 50 years. You just been sitting there like, man, it's been 50 years. Listening to, and then you get done. Boom. Well, we done with that. Now, what was I at? Whether you was going to heaven or hell? Okay, now we're back to that. Now, what you think? You know what I mean? So we got to figure it out. You said the man go just drop. But you don't know, man. I don't know. I can't change that. I'm not the judge. God is the judge. And he got a place to put us after we don't live like the daggone devil out of hell. If we got a spot in heaven for me, if I live like that and go back and start living like the devil, there's a spot in heaven for me.